Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Vols will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Yellow Jackets offense will be first on the attack. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave.
Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Taylor. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here we go.
He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Powell. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Powell. Looking for the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Volunteers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Catch in the middle, it's Young. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw, it's Daniels. Finds a little space. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Vols decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Finding open areas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Powell. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Now sliding to his left. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the trained staff to give some IVs and get the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Schiff. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They go to the ground. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this 1st period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Lockwood. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Volunteers are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Young. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. The short hands, it's Lockwood. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They'll send out the kicker here. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Got his man on the right. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Firing to the right, complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Complete out of the backfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's the pressure. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets it out quickly. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Rodgers. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Snagged in the middle, it's Lockwood. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Dumps it to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Yellow Jackets looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback in these situations. You drop so many guys back deep, but as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against it.
There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Slithers into space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Vols have this offense rolling. Back to throw, it's Daniels. That's reeled in, it's Hayes. Line getting set on second down. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some... Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Taking it the other way. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
So here is the Tennessee offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. On the move, he fires. Got it in the middle, it's Young.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the tight end. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
17.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Hayes. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Volunteers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll go to the sneak.
QB sneak. Gain of 1.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field, to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker...
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Complete to start this drive. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Was complete.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Going for it all. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14, and they want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented.